to him a little bit, mostly with the kicks, but he did start to hit him a little bit with the punches later in the fight. Max has had a lot of fights. He's been fighting in the UFC a long time. I'm wondering if we're starting to see a little bit of cracks in him. I'm not saying that's for certain, but he's had a lot of fights where even when he's won, he's taken some shots from guys. He's always had a good chin. I don't think I've ever seen him dropped in a fight. But I think the Poirier fight took a little bit of something out of him. Volkanovski was right there to kind of capitalize on that.
I think you're right. Didn't he have an issue before, like something where he didn't pass a physical?
Yeah, I don't know what was behind that, but I just feel like maybe he's getting a little long in there. I don't know. Maybe he'll come out and dominate Volkanovski this time, but if he doesn't, I wouldn't be shocked necessarily.
During their last fight, wasn't he on a 6, 7, 8 fight win streak?
He was. I mean, he won a lot of those fights, but he was also, he would mix it up with guys.
He told me a long time ago that he goes, you can only show up for a fight so many times and be great. And then eventually you're going to have an off day. Max went out there and threw down with the guy, got 20 pounds on him with Poirier, and then had to jump right out of that fight and then fight Volkanovski. I think, people like Felder and Hooker, these guys that have these brutal wars, and Max included, they're the guys that need to be fighting twice a year versus, these guys that are fighting once or whatever. Max and those type of guys, they go in there and really lay it on the line, and that, of course, takes some mileage off of you. It doesn't mean Max is past his prime, but maybe he wasn't just fully recharged. And like one of the guys said, hopefully Max comes in there with this little break, rejuvenated. He knows what he's up against, and he said, "Man, I'm gonna have to." He's always been one to elevate. That's what he's been about since he started. So hopefully he can come in there and put on a good performance. Volkanovski's got a lot of great skill. Of course he can be champion. That's proven. But I don't know. There's something to me about him that's not as appealing, I guess. It's like he's always going to fight just slightly above what he needs to do to win.
Why do you guys steal the words right out of my mouth? Because it's hard fights. A lot of hard fights. Maybe, too many, too close. Maybe too many fights, too close. But generally that's what takes the steam out of a guy, because he's been there, done it, and it's a hard one almost every time. He's maybe a little burnt out when he lost, So hopefully this is going to kick him in his ass when he lost. And I honestly think he knows, since it was so close, like I said earlier, he knows him now. So he knows what to expect and knows